at it again, and we got to talk about Miss Fani. Miss Fani Willis, okay? Seems like things have taken a turn. And not for the better, for the worse. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button if you are new. And man, it's 2024 starting off real good too. Like, this is just the beginning. We've just made it through 1 month in 2024. And had a lot of things going on, to say the least. Well, here's one of the latest things. Let's dive in.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is back in the news today as the General Assembly is now taking a closer look at her. Fox 5's Tyler Fingert is live at the state capitol with the details. Tyler.
Yeah, Christine, good afternoon to you. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis is facing attacks on 2 different fronts from state lawmakers over her election meddling case. Today, the Senate announced a new committee that will be investigating her, all while one member of the House wants to impeach her.
Georgia senators had a lively debate Friday before voting on whether to create a special committee to investigate allegations of misconduct by Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis.
We've got better things to do. Let's see where the facts take us.
Willis is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with Special Prosecutor Nathan Wade and profiting from the prosecution of former President Donald Trump and others in the county's election interference case.
We want to know where is our money going, and that's what this does.
All we've heard is allegations, and most of it come from an ex-wife who mad.
Despite Democrats objecting, the resolution passed Friday.
The yeas are 30 and the nays are 19.
The special committee will swear in witnesses and gather evidence, but can't discipline Willis. The sponsor said this is about looking at where state funds went and if there needs to be changes in the future.
The reality is, as these new facts have come to light, it has caused great concern not only for us, but constituents all over the state of Georgia.
Political retribution is what it is.
Over on the House side, at least one lawmaker doesn't want to investigate Willis, but impeach her.
I'm doing my job because she didn't do her job. She brought charges against 19 people that really did nothing other than state their First Amendment right.
Representative Charlize Byrd from Woodstock says she still believes there was fraud in the 2020 election, despite state election officials not finding any. Democrats are shocked at what's happening under the Gold Dome.
We cannot succeed as a country with one of our 2 main political parties embroiled in lies, disinformation, conspiracy theories, and political retribution.
So far, no vote on that impeachment. As for the special committee, members are expected to be announced next week. I did reach out to the Fulton County District Attorney's office today, but they told me that Willis had no comment. We're live at the state capitol this afternoon. Tyler Fingert, Fox 5 News.
Of course she had no comment. Hey, listen. Hey, if I was, allegedly getting my cheeks clapped like she was and, doing some... I can't even keep a second. Goodness gracious, man. You just can't make this stuff up, can you? You just can't make it up. Oh, look, Republicans, they're the corrupt ones. Donald Trump. Hey, listen here, baby. I'm going to give you these phones. Jesse, take it away, man. I can't even be serious with this.
So we have a little update for you in the Fani Willis Loverboy scandal. Today, a Georgia judge heard the case to release all information about the conversations Fani's office had with the White House. Remember, Fani partied with Kamala last year. Loverboy met with Biden White House lawyers, and Schiff colluded with Fani on the Georgia case.
The White House has its fingerprints on all 4 criminal prosecutions of President Trump. And now we know they have their fingerprints on this case.
This alleged affair and collusion with the White House is causing a local revolt in Georgia. Fulton County residents want to defund the DA's office.
It is clear we have abuse in the DA's office.
I do not support what Fani Willis is doing with my tax money.
I'm disgusted at the information that is coming out of the district attorney's office as a taxpayer.
I am done with most of your silence at the DA's apparent love affair with the special prosecutor and gross mismanagement of taxpayers' dollars to pursue what appears to be a frivolous lawsuit based off of partisan politics. Apparently, guys like me need to court Fulton County female executives if we want a free ride at all paid expense.
Fani's turning Fulton County into MAGA country. And then something happened. Something always happens, and it was bizarre.
Take me to church, I worship you, dog. You're the light of my life. Please forgive me my sins, but I would fall on a knife. I go to work, I get my freak on. Take me to church, I write a check, they let me say a few words. Do I gotta...
Yo, I think she was trolling her because Fani went to church to try to, goodness gracious, like that stuff is just, you go to the Lord's house to try to give a campaign speech, right? And Joe Biden and not Lindsey Graham, Liz Cheney. Right, you go to a church to try to give a campaign speech, and then Fani went to church to try to get out of or make excuses for what was getting ready to happen to her because she knew it was coming, right? But there's also been a leaked tape that has come out that I think could very well possibly be the final nail in the Fani Willis corruption coffin. Now, she later fired this woman for letting. I'm just gonna play the tape. Listen.
If you had to give me a sentence, what is the sentence theme?
Once I told him about his, respectfully and in an email, about his lack of leadership and the fact that he wanted to do things with grants that were impossible, and I kept telling him, like, we can't do that, and questioning stuff. He would take me off projects, tell people I wasn't doing what I was supposed to because I questioned him. Because I understood, I helped write that grant. I knew what was in that grant. He told everybody in front of Crystal, Deontay, everybody, we're gonna get MacBooks, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get swag, we're gonna use it for travel. I said, you cannot do that. It's a very, very specific grant. Took me off. I questioned Junior DA. There's kids in there from out of the county, all this.
So you hear Amanda Timpson here, and she was letting the gentleman know you can't use these funds for the reasons that you want to. You can't use these funds on swag and on computers. And she was punished for it. And later, allegedly, gotta say allegedly, fired. But continue.
Deontay, everybody, we're gonna get MacBooks, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get swag, we're gonna use it for travel. I said, you cannot do that. It's a very, very specific grant. Took me off. I questioned Junior DA. There's kids in there from out of the county, all this. Took me off Junior DA. I did not want to do it. He made it look as if I wasn't doing what I needed to do because I questioned him. Because I knew for a fact Mr. Coffin respectfully did not know what he was doing, period.
So I respect that is your assessment. It was clear to me that you and Mr. Coffin were not getting along. And I'm not saying that your assessment is wrong. I want you to really listen to the words I'm saying.
Coffin, and this is my personal opinion, to one woman to another, is dangerous to your administration. He tells people, when I reached out to you, he told me, you think your word is safe? Exactly when you reached out to Miss Willis, she called me and told me, she tell me everything. So once you reach out to her, she's going to reach back out to me. So I didn't even go to HR because he put Dexter's name on my PDP and I didn't even feel safe going to anybody.
Can I tell you something?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 supervisors that have failed in this building. What's interesting to me, because I'm in a learning curve too, they each pretend to have a relationship with me that they do not have. Mm-hmm. I guess that's an intimidation tactic. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry that you felt that way, but Dexter certainly don't have no relationship with Michael Coffin. You were safe to go those places.
Oh, even more corruption. Even more corruption. And later on, Fani allegedly fired that chick. Yeah. And she was trying to blow the whistle. You know, trying to let Fani know, hey, yo, there's a whole lot of corruption going on here. What's happening? I see some things. Why are you firing that person? Why? And I came across this clip here of Fani Willis in July of 2020, and she had this interesting tidbit to say, and yeah, it's absolutely hilarious. Check it out.
The district attorney's office in Fulton should be the beacon of the Southeast. It should be the absolute best office between Washington, D.C. and Miami. And right now what you have is a office of dysfunction and corruption, and we deserve better. And I am the right choice to improve it.
Corruption, Ms. Willis, that's a strong word to level against the office that Paul Howard has run for nearly a quarter century. If he gets reelected, it'll be more than 25 years.
You have a DA sitting there that doesn't have the qualifications and the experience to do the job. What I can guarantee you is with my reputation, with my community ties, I am going to be able to attract the best and the brightest minds to that office. You're sitting with someone today that actually wants to make a difference because they deserve a DA that won't have sex with his employees, because they deserve a DA that won't put money in their own pocket when it should go to benefit children.
Won't have sex with their own employees. And what did she say back here?
The job. What I can guarantee you is with my reputation, with my community ties, I am going to be able to attract the best and the brightest minds to that office.
With your reputation and your community ties, what kind of ties you got? To the community? Oh, man. They deserve someone who isn't going to be having sex with any employees. Interesting you said that, Fani. Very interesting. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then time for you to get to stepping. Time for you to get to stepping. But, you know, like I said, 2024 was going to be a wild year. And so far, it's living up to that, right? Nothing super major has happened yet, but I don't expect that to happen quite yet. Maybe a little bit closer to election time, you know. There's an alien invasion, right? Solar flare, you know. I don't know, but I don't expect anything major like that to happen yet. Later on, or hey, look, guys, Joe Biden dropped out. We're gonna push out Michelle. I don't know, right? That's been the alleged story, by the way. Michelle Obama is actually going to be the candidate. Biden's going to drop out, which is, it's smart, but evil at the same time, right? Because it's like, well, we'll just have Joe Biden destroy it as far as possible, and he'll drop out. So, like, everyone will blame Joe Biden, but we'll say, hey, look, he left. We got him out of there. Look, here's Michelle, you know? Goodness gracious. Oh, man. I hope people don't fall for that. I hope people do not fall for that, but that was going to be a little iffy. That was going to be a little shaky right there. I have to admit, that one may be a little shaky. But anyway, y'all let me know what you thought about this one in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and hit that subscribe button before you go. Peace and love. I'm out.